Hello guys, my name's Will, and in front of me is my mom's car, but I'll get to that in a second. Now, I'm not really a big mechanic, you know what I mean? I can do an oil change, I can do a fluid flush, I can, fix some issues with a car. But recently I found this, and it's very daunting to look at. I've been pushing it off for a little too long now, and I'm actually currently saving up for the parts. But as you can imagine, at my age, it's not that simple to get money that much. So as you can see, at the time of recording this, it's like 10 o'clock at night. I just cleaned the engine bay out. So it does look pretty nice. But as you can see, over here, that's not a shadow, my friend. Ooh, shit, that's a little hot still. That is a gap in between the head and the block. I mean, I topped the coolant off. It isn't leaking anywhere, and it doesn't seem to be mixing with the oil. But that's still a bit concerning. Nonetheless, I don't have money for that right now. So I gotta keep myself busy somehow. And other than growing out this nice mullet, I've been working on the back details and actually steam cleaning these seats. So these used to be a dark shade of brown because of how stained they were over mud, sand. You know, I was a baby in these seats at one point, so you can picture the rest. But I mean, a good comparison would be up here. Yeah, not the prettiest. And right there is our current. So I actually have a steam cleaner that I've been using. Right there. And I have some other cleaners. I'm gonna work on the dash today, along with the mirror, because it's really dirty in there. But other than that, I'm gonna order, actually, I don't know what I'm gonna order yet, to keep it honest with you. Like I said, I'm not that skilled of a mechanic. I don't know if that's a head gasket or a completely new head. And if I get a new head, I think I gotta get a new timing, because this has a timing chain. At that point, it's easier to just buy a new i4. I mean, God, you can see those on Facebook for like 200 bucks. But everything you're seeing, cleaning-wise, equipment-wise, other than the camera equipment, is around $700 so far. And in future videos, I'm just going to be using that same equipment, and I'll probably give updates on how much I'm spending on this. But so far into this project, we're about $700 down. And I'm not too disappointed by that. I really like the way this car is coming out. The seats look amazing with that new vacuum. I really do not regret buying that. I regretted buying it when I scanned it at Walmart and it was $250. And I was like, damn, that's a lot of money. And then I was like, that's still a lot of money. I can't even brush it off. I try not to think about it. And to keep myself from thinking about it more, we're gonna keep cleaning. Don't mind all my shit. Alright, so first, I'm gonna do up here on this big old dashboard. Now Honda thought it would be funny to make this out of the cheapest plastic ever. So, one day, my dad was trying to install a dash cam. Put his arm here, like that. Cracked it. So that's the origin story of that. I know I'm not in camera frame, but I have a wireless mic, so I can continue to talk to you. Over where I am right now, I'm grabbing some paper towels and a Zep professional sprayer. I love these things. They're so overpriced. They're like 11 bucks, but goddamn. Damn. Nothing beats them. So this is just 75% isopropyl to 25 water. I find it works pretty good. on these plastic dashes, and it really doesn't hurt anything electronically. So you're pretty safe to just spray it wherever the fuck you want. No, nothing to see here. Just cleaning up. Yeah. Right off the bat. Pretty good. Honestly. Not as dirty as I would have expected, but I mean, I do a pretty fair job of keeping it clean. And time to time, I'd say. I'm off and on. You know what I mean?
No.
But I mean, I'm 16, I work almost full time. And I got hobbies, like coming out here and filming. We're going downtown and taking photos. So if you ever see a weirdo in the either back of his car or roof of his car, and it's a Honda Element, that's me.
Yep, that's me.
Just taking photos. Alright, we got the entire dash wiped down. Now it's time to get onto the control panel. So right here is where we launch the missile. Click that button, hold down on the brake, and pull it down and it launches. No, I'm just kidding, it's a Honda, it doesn't do that. But seriously, we got some work. This, I mean, let's focus on that. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good. That's pretty much it. I mean, let me see if I can show you that close up there. Yeah, that's from all the years of honking. All the years of people cutting in front of us.
Hello? Hey, hello?
And, hold up. I did run an OBD scanner. It had like 7 codes, but they were all flashing. And I don't know what flashing is, to be fair with you. But if we put the key in, boom. So 2 clicks in, you can hear the fuel pump, maybe. I don't know if those are like business, like means business. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, you saw the gap in the gasket. But you got the bob, of course. Focus on the bob. Yes, bob. And yeah. It's just a luxury feature. Oh, sigh. Ah, sigh. I guess I have to keep cleaning. Oh, I hate cleaning. Oh, sigh. No, I hate cleaning so much. Take the key out, honestly. Honest to goodness. I mean, a lot of this isn't even too dirty, honest opinion. Okay. A thought just came to me. That was like the first time it happened in like a month. So that kind of scared me. My parents are very light sleepers. And although I am 2 residential, like typical residential levels underneath them, in a garage, in a car, they'd probably still hear that vacuum. I don't know what the f that was. Great, I gotta go out there to unplug my fucking vacuum. And there's something cracking around out there. Just bring the isopropyl, mace him with it. But, I don't think I can do any more today. Which sucks, because I literally didn't show you anything except me wiping the dash for literally 2 minutes. But just to think about it, it's just... I mean, there's not even much trash. I mean, there's a little, but compared to like how much there usually is. So instead of actually cutting the video short, because I don't want to go upstairs and because I love talking, I'm gonna give a little more story on this car. This car, my mom is one of the few people that has ever driven this and said they liked driving it. Actually, off the top of my head, I can only think of two, and that's me and my mom. And that's like the one thing we have in common. And that's why this car is so special to me. And I don't know if that's why this car is so special to her, but I have a slight feeling it might be, because I mean, not a lot of things of material value, like, she really cherishes as much as this car. But growing up, I would always have the back right seat because my sister was obsessed with the like left direction ever since she was 4. I mean, I was barely even born when she was 4, but she just couldn't know where left. She knew which direction right was, but she never knew left. So she always sat on the left side. Oh my god, that's a big ass fly. She always sat on the left side because she just needed that little push, you know what I mean? And my mom, she'd play music and sing to it, and it was very nice. She loved it. She always talked about how much she loved singing. So she'd sing in the car, and just something about the car from that, like being able to be in it and like listen to music in it, it's very soothing, because you have the same dashboard that I was looking at like 12 years ago and listening to like Maroon 5 on 107.6. You know what I mean? Or like on her CDs. And it's very cool to think about that, but it's also very not worrying, because I know I could do it, but it's a little scary to be there in that situation and see it like depreciating. Like it's nowhere comparable to human to me. To my mom it might be, but it's like the same feeling as like somebody going to hospice, and you know they're on the way out. You could spend a lot of money and keep them for a while, but they're just gonna be like not the same. And looking at the engine like that, I'm not really like, I know the internals, like when an engine's on a jack or like a lift, I can work on it, but when it's in the car, dude, there's so many bugs. That shit is too much for me. You know what I mean? That's like a higher skill level. So really looking at that worries me. But at the same time, I'm really not excited, because I don't want it to be damaged, but I'm excited for the opportunity in the future to work on it. And I hope like this video would get out to the right person, and they could leave like a piece of feedback in the comments and say like, oh, that's just this bolt, or oh, I had that same issue, you're gonna want to buy this, or make sure you do this to this extent. Like, oh jeez, I'm not trying to like be a multi-millionaire. That's nowhere near my goal. I'm just trying to get out there, because I really like sitting down and talking, and I like cameras, and I love just pictures and editing, and it's all my cup of tea. But yeah, and yeah, I hope to see you guys very, 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 very soon for the next video. I have work 9 to 4 tomorrow. I don't know when it'll be, compared to the time I upload this. But I might be able to do something after work tomorrow. Maybe. But until then, I think I'm gonna head out. Good riddance. Okay, that's so stupid. I don't know why I did that. The first problem we have is actually on our way to go to the other problems. Our hood latch doesn't actually have a pull, so you have to grab the metal bar and yank it. And second issue, broken door panel and door seal. And then probably the issue I don't like the most. Alright, to be completely honest with you, this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I finally put you guys on your way. But this car stinks. I mean, when I sit up from the driver's seat, oh my god, it smells like actual shit. It's like sweat, like old soda and grease from like McDonald's. And it's all mixed together. And it's all there. And it's strangely bursting your nose. So I hope to be getting the driver's side done soon, along with the passenger side while I'm there. But to be completely honest with you, it's getting late. It is, at the time of this, 10 o'clock. By the time I get all my shit put away, probably gonna be like 10:30, 11. So, the light flickering. R.I.P. bruh. Alright, hey guys, I'm in my room. It's like 2 in the morning. I knew I wouldn't get any sleep if I, didn't get more of the video done. I just, it's that time of the night. My voice is kind of going. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully you liked the video. I'm not the best with editing skills, especially when it comes to videos. There was a lot of difficulties that came up, but if you're seeing this, it's on YouTube or whatever it's on. Probably YouTube. I'm tired. Thank you for watching. Check the description if you want more info on me, because I'm so cool. But until then, I'm gonna go to bed. Punk.